how do you deal with the free time you have during the slow season is actually makes very big difference for your future business and your livelihood. And the most tricky part of this business, in my case, to deal with my free time during the slow season was most crucial part for me. And used to be an alcoholic, I have very high tendency to turn to drinking while I'm free and while I have so much time to spend on my own. In the past, before this business, I tend to spend my most of free time automatically drinking and obsessed with meeting people and for some kind of entertainment, these kind of things, right? Most of case, even when the slow season finish and start busy season again, right? Your habit you establish during the slow season stick to yourself. It never go away. It gets much more stubborn and stronger, and then drive you to more stubborn way of lifestyle. Actually, myself also repeated that lifestyle and didn't know well how to deal with free time during the slow season before this business, right? But very luckily, fortunately, once I start this business, I somehow figured it out how to deal with the enormous amount of free time during the slow season. And in my case, before the slow season start, normally I prepare something, make myself engaged with something meaningful and sustainable, like way of spending my own time. In my case, I prepare book. I pre-order some English books, which I was interested before, right? And then I pre-order all the books and materials before the season starts, slow season starts. And when the slow season starts, I just trying to put myself into the box. I just want to keep myself not astray into chasing after something exciting outside. And early part, it wasn't that easy to stick to that kind of boring way of less dopamine way of life. But once I get used to it, once I get familiar with the low tension of lifestyle, slowly absorb me. And as seasons goes by, I became pretty much comfortable, feel more relaxed, and much less boredom. And I also start finding some kind of mental excitement out of the reading habit. That was a really good try for myself. And this kind of habit to cross over whole the slow season period, like 3 months in my case. And it eventually really helps keep me calm down and peaceful and musing over the things in my life and all the entertain all the different ideas, some refreshing thoughts, right? Through book, whatever the genre it is. In my case, my reading habit includes every all fields of books, essay or some technical papers and science, philosophy, novel, fantasy. I mean, whichever the area is, if I feel interested, I put myself into that reading practice, right? And it also gives me a lot of feeling of achievement, right? Once you finish one book after the other, like, it goes on and on, right? And you don't feel alone most of the time of slow season. And that habit, the reading habit, really keeps me from thinking of drinking or some kind of enticement of high tension activity in the outside world. That reading habit makes me really stay cool, calm, and peaceful, and take very good rest. I mean, in physical way, right? Also, and then mental way also, it brings me never-ending like mental excitement, right? So you don't get really feel fools about the slow season. And then once you restart the high season, your body and your brain already quite well rest, very much like recharged, that kind of feeling. So I could cross over the boring time period during the slow season without doing any kind of drastic change of my daily routine. And it is the best method for me to maintain myself without much changes of my sentiment. I keep stay cool and healthy physically and mentally. That is a thing I can suggest for the people who do your own small business, right? To deal with your free time without being disturbed by external factors.